What's going on, Free Weights and Freedom? All my friends, family, how's it going? Saturday afternoon here in Omaha. Cloudy, rainy morning, a little cool. Took some time, slept in just a little bit, paused, and had a little coffee this morning on the couch. Blanket is nice. On my way right now to Omaha Barbell, the Midwest Mecca. Gotta get some lifting in. It's week 1, day 4 of the strength athlete program, so I got some bench press, pause deadlifts, back to the bench for some close grip, and I'll probably end with like 30 pull-ups, which I've been doing, trying to balance my horizontal pulling, so like some barbell rows, and then my vertical pulling, so pull-ups, lat pull down, stuff like that. Had a good night last night at Christie Heights. So Friday we try to promote, family well-being is one of our pillars, and obviously we promote that through fitness. So it was really good last night seeing a lot of parents with their kids there. I think we had like five parents with their kids. I think we had 17 in the class, so like 10 of them were a parent with their kids. So it was really good to see. It's just a good way for them to get active, and then to be together. My son was there. It was awesome. Be active, spend some quality time, and bond, and get healthy doing it. So it was good to see. Hopefully we see that continue and grow. That's something that we feel very strongly about at Free Weights and Freedom. And then last night, as some of you guys saw, we did a live broadcast on Facebook on the Free Weights and Freedom page. Aaron Martinez, from documentary filmmaker from Struggle Beyond the Decade, good friend of mine, came over last night with Eric Hayes, another combat veteran, and we were able to sit down. I think we sat down for almost 2 hours, and we were able to kind of discuss a lot of the issues that first responders and veterans are facing, mainly through the transition from military to civilian life, the struggles there, PTSD from combat and just military life in general, and then the whole veteran suicide initiative. So for me, it was really good. Just I keep a lot of things into myself, and it helps me to kind of get my thoughts out. That's why I do stuff like this, because it's kind of like therapeutic for me. It helps me get my thoughts out there. I don't keep everything in, and able to kind of tell my story last night really helped me. My struggle with transition from the Army to civilian life and how that affected me. Hearing Aaron's story was great also. I didn't realize I had that much in common with him, and Eric's story also. So it was really good to get that out there, to bond with those guys, spread the awareness. I saw that I wasn't the only one, that struggled with it. So it was good to see that, and we're gonna do a lot more. We're thinking about doing an event in Des Moines. That's where Aaron's from, is Des Moines. And we did a ruck march last year here in Omaha, and now we might do that in Des Moines in September, around the September 11th anniversary. So maybe the 8th or the 15th. We just talked about it last night, so that more information will come out. But we're looking at a ruck march event in Des Moines in September to honor the first responders and veterans, September 11th. Be on the lookout for that. Also, what kind of came out of that, some of the high points for me that came out of our talk last night, was what helped, I think, all three of us, was discovering our purpose after the military. So, in the Army and the military, you kind of have it's there for you, your purpose. You know what you're doing, you know what your job is, you know what your mission is, and then you get out, and you kind of, for me, I struggled to find that. I didn't know what it was, and once I found that purpose for me to serve my community and Free Weights and Freedom, that really helped me. So on Saturday, we have a lot of, we try to do like a daily theme in Free Weights and Freedom. Last night, Friday, was family fitness, and Saturday we do self-improvement Saturday. So that just means that, what are you doing for yourself to improve yourself? Take pause and take a break, and then just kind of think about how you can improve yourself, either physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, your family. It could be something as reading a book to gain some knowledge about a subject, picking up a new hobby, anything like that. And that was, for me, was through fitness. So I'm not telling you to go quit your job. I mean, if you're happy doing what you're doing, by all means, keep doing what you're doing, working for who you want to work for. But if you're not happy, And if, you walk through that door, Monday through Friday at your job, and you shake your head and you're asking yourself, like, what am I doing? What am I doing here? I don't enjoy this. Then maybe it's time to start looking at what you're truly passionate about and doing it. If your whole week revolves around making it to Friday and then dreading Monday morning, you might want to think about, making a change and pursuing what it is you're truly passionate about. But on top of that, I will say that there is a do part. I mean, you can read all the books you want, you can watch all the Gary Vee videos you want, but eventually, I said this the other day, eventually you have to close the book, and eventually you got to push pause on that Gary Vee video, and you have to take action. That to me is what separates people is action. I talked about this a little bit last night, kind of later in the broadcast, that I saw it a lot in the military. I had a lot of friends and coworkers that said, "Hey, I'm gonna go to Special Forces selection. I'm gonna go to airborne school. I'm gonna drop my warrant packet. I'm gonna apply for this, special unit or special mission unit." But then they never did it. They never do it. So a lot of people talk, but few people do. So my advice for you on Self-Improvement Saturday is pursue your passion, but take action. All right. So I'm gonna go take some action here at Omaha Barbell. Hit some bench, hit some deadlifts, work on myself physically. Hope you guys have a good Saturday. I appreciate you guys supporting me. Free Weights and Freedom page, hit me up. Struggle Beyond the Decade, look for them on YouTube. Watch the episode tonight. Peace out.